What's happening, ladies and gents? I hope you're doing very well. Today we are talking about Ideonomics. We're going to be going over essentially what they do. We're going to go into the price chart and have a look at some of the graphs and see what's going on with the stock price, if it's going to continue to go up or come down. And yeah, we're going to essentially see if Ideonomics is worth a buy right now. In my opinion, am I going to buy it right now? Not you. Make your own mind up. This is not financial advice. Ideonomics is a company split into two. One side electric vehicles, one side financial tech. Hopefully, you know, they've acquired companies and they can probably going to continue to acquire companies in the coming future who look like they're going to be doing very well in their sector, making them money, in turn making Ideonomics money. So if we go over to their website, I have a video on my channel about Ideonomics. I'll put it in the right hand corner now if you want to look more into detail of what all of these do. But their fintech ones are Dbot, Intelligenta, Liquify, Logistorm. Did I go over that one? I can't remember that one. Logistorm, and I think it's Timios is like a weird one. It's like a real estate one. Comes out of nowhere. I think that's on the side of their fintech more than EV. Their EV ones are interesting. So they've got Soul Track, which is sort of like agriculture, you know, farmers and that sort of side of things, which is interesting because I've not seen a whole lot about that, which means, you know, it's very niche, and niche companies are good. Niche companies make money. Tree Electrics, like in Asia, they're motorbike ones or sort of like mopeds, used as taxis basically. And then we've got Wave, which is their wireless EV charging, where you essentially just pull up into the charging slot, park your vehicle, and then the wireless charging goes into effect, charges your vehicle up, and you drive off without all the plugging in. We actually don't have a lot of news to go on. Since my last video, nothing's really happened as far as company coming out with anything of interest. We are currently sitting at $4.34, which is nice. It's a nice little bump up, you know, for long-term investors. It's good to see. We're going to look at the RSI first. So we were in a overbought over here. We are currently in the middle, so you know that's a good sign. You know, RSI, a lot of people say, you know, that you want to sell at these overboughts here. You know, if you were doing that, if you were selling there and then obviously waiting for it to go into oversold, you are going to be missing out on some gains. So then we have to look at if that's our overbought here, and we might just float here to then go overbought again and the price to rise. Let's then look at our MACD. So I would not be selling at the moment. MACD hasn't even crossed over here. So with our MACD, we always want a crossover point to indicate that we're either going up or down. So here means we're going downwards, like so. Obviously this little black dot here means we're now in an upwards phase. Yeah, this one is yet to cross over, as the blue is above the yellow, meaning I'm probably going to hold tight along with the super trend as well. If we have a look at the super trend line, which is this green one here that goes into this direction, that is our super trend. If it's green, it means it's still going upwards. If it's red, that might be a point where you want to sell out. If you're long term, none of this matters anyway, because you want to be going in for the long term. You want to be looking at the company in the future, not as of now. Then our final graph is the Bollinger. I'm not sure how you really say it. I think it's Bollinger, which is these ones here. So we've got this blue line, that one. We've got this purple line there. They're the lines we're worried about. Normally, if they get tighter together, so we can see these two black lines here, you know, it's indicating there could be a sell-off soon. The further away they go, the more in an upwards trend, and they've currently separated here, you know, creating a larger gap along with the super trend here. Everything's pointing in the direction that the price is going to continue upwards. These graphs are indicators. They are not 100% guarantees that something will happen. Currently, all of the graphs, the 4 graphs that I have, or the indicators I have on screen, indicate upward trajectory. You know, so that's why I wouldn't even be looking to swing trade this. I'm going to be holding long, so this doesn't really matter to me so much. But if you're looking to swing trade, check those graphs out. Go get those graphs up on your own screen at home. Do your own due diligence. Make a educated decision from your end. That's a little update on Ideonomics. Go check out the other videos if you want to learn a little bit about what they do. And pretty much the price action and the upward trajectory hasn't come off the basis of any news, which is not a bad sign. It just means that the company, people are buying into the company more. Things are looking good. You know, they are a future prospect, at the moment you could say they're overpriced. But if you're looking into the future and what they plan to do, and if they back up what they say they're going to do, this might be a steal. So you got to look into so many factors and make an educated decision. That's really what you want to be doing. Remember, this is not financial advice. You do what you've got to do. You do your own due diligence. I am holding this company. I'm not selling them anytime soon. And I do think we're going to go up. So, you know, anytime I've ever said that, it goes down. So don't listen to this dickhead right here. Do your own thing. And I'll see you in another video later today. Peace.